Hello friends, welcome to Mahesh Maths classes. We make it easy, you learn it quickly. Trigonometry part 5. Before watching this video, make sure that you have watched the parts from 1 to 4. In this video, I am going to discuss about the trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. So what are complementary angles? Yes, if the sum of two angles is equal to 90 degrees, then those angles are called complementary angles. The angles whose sum is 90 degrees are called complementary angles. So how it is related to this trigonometry? Let us see. Consider a right angle triangle ABC where it is right angled at B and let angle C is equal to theta. What is the sum of the angles in a right angled triangle or any triangle? It is 180 degrees. So this is 90 degrees and sum of these two angles will be 90 degrees. So this is theta and this is 90 minus theta. If you want, you can check. Add these two. Theta plus 90 minus theta is equal to 90 degrees. Therefore, angle A and angle C are called complementary angles. In other words, theta and 90 minus theta are the complementary angles in this triangle. So we discuss about these two angles in this session. So now let us define all the trigonometric ratios with respect to theta. So what is the opposite side to theta? Let us define first sine theta. What is sine theta? AB by AC, that is opposite by hypotenuse. AB by AC. Similarly cos theta, adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is the adjacent side to theta? That is BC. BC by AC. Tan theta, opposite by adjacent. AB by BC. So similarly cot theta, cosecant theta and secant theta we have defined. Now all the trigonometric ratios with respect to 90 minus theta now. So what is the opposite side to 90 minus theta? That is BC. And what is the adjacent side to 90 minus theta? That is AB. And hypotenuse is AC. Now let us define cos first. Cos 90 minus theta is what? AB by AC. The adjacent side by hypotenuse. Then sine 90 minus theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite is BC and hypotenuse is AC. Then cot 90 minus theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, that is AB by BC. Similarly, define tan 90 minus theta, secant 90 minus theta and cosecant 90 minus theta. Now, did you observe anything in these 12 ratios? Yes, think for a while. Yes, here this sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta and cos theta is equal to sine 90 minus theta. Tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta. Similarly, cot theta is tan 90 minus theta, cosecant theta is secant 90 minus theta and secant theta is cosecant 90 minus theta, and you can take vice versa. Like here, if I write it together, sine 90 minus theta, if I write sine 90 minus theta is what? Cos theta. Cos theta. And if I write cos 90 minus theta is sine theta. And tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. And cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. And secant 90 minus theta is equal to cosecant theta. And cosecant 90 minus theta is equal to secant theta. Okay, these are the complementary angles. And you know what is the reason between the names cosine, cosec and cotan? These are nothing but co means complementary. Complementary of sine is what? Cos. See, complementary of sine is what? Cosine. That is nothing but cos. So cosecant means the complementary of secant. Cotan is nothing but complementary of tangent. So you can remember in that way also. Cotan means the complementary of tan. Cosec means the complementary of secant. Cosine means the complementary of sine. That is how they named actually. So if you write them all together here, sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta, and cosecant theta is equal to secant 90 minus theta. So we can put all these as a tabular form. Now where do we use this? Let us see. You take this trigonometric table. I want to find sine 60. What is sine 60 actually? Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Now, can I write 60 as 90 minus 30? Sine 90 minus 30? Yes, you can write. So now this 90 minus 30 is nothing but 60. But it is in this form, sine 90 minus theta. Just now we have learned what is sine 90 minus theta. That is cos theta. Let us write this formula here. So in place of theta, what we have? That is 30 degrees. Then this sine 90 minus 30 will become cos 30. What is cos 30 value? You can check the trigonometric table. This is root 3 by 2. So sine 90 minus 30 is cos 30. Means sine 60 is equal to cos 30. You can observe from the table also. Let us take one more example. Like you can take tan, what do you say, 30 degrees. Let us take tan 30 degrees. What is 30 degrees tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Can I write this 30 as 90 minus 60? Yes. Now, can I say that it is in the form of tan 90 minus theta? What is tan 90 minus theta? It is cot theta. Tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. Now, in place of theta, we have 60. So, tan 90 minus 60 can be written as cot 60. So, what is the value of cot 60 here? Cot 60 is, again, it is 1 by root 3. So, can I say that tan 30 is cot 60? Can I say that tan 90 minus theta is cot theta? So like that you can check it for secant also. Let us say secant 45. Secant 45 is, what is the value of secant 45? That is root 2. Can I write secant 45 as 90 minus 45? Yes. So this is in the form of secant 90 minus theta. Whenever we have secant 90, okay, it will become cosecant theta. Secant will become cosecant, complementary of secant, cosecant. So this is nothing but cosecant 45 degrees. What is cosecant 45? Here again it is root 2. So secant 45 is nothing but cosecant 45. In this way, you can remember all the trigonometric values also by using these complementary angles. Now we will do some problems on this so that our concept will be more clear. Evaluate secant 35 degrees by cosecant 55 degrees. So what is given? Secant 35 degrees by cosecant 55 degrees. Now can I write secant 35 as 90 minus 55? Yes, that is cosecant 55 degrees. What is secant 90 minus theta? You can write secant 90 minus theta as, yes, cosecant theta. So what is secant 90 minus 55 can be written as cosecant 55 degrees by cosecant 55 degrees. So the numerator and denominators are same. The answer is 1. When you simplify this value, you will get it as 1. Now tan 36 by cot 54. It is similar to the previous problem. Tan 36 by cot 54. In the previous problem, I have converted the numerator. Now I am keeping the numerator as it is now. Now I want to change the denominator. So can I write 54 as 90 minus 36? Yes. So that is tan 36 by cot 90 minus 36 can be written as tan 36 because cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. That is what we have learned. So Here it is tan 36. So numerator and denominator gets cancelled and the answer is 1. Next, sine 15 degrees into secant 75 degrees. Sine 15 degrees into secant 75 degrees. Here we have learned the concept complementary angles. Let us use that concept here. Sine 15 can be written as sine 90 minus 75. Can I write like that? Yes. Secant 75 degrees. Now here sine 90 minus theta formula. Sine 90 minus theta is cosine, that is nothing but cos theta. So you can write it as cos 75, this is cos 75 into secant 75. And we know that secant and cosecant are the reciprocals. So when you multiply these two, cos theta into secant theta is equal to 1. The product of reciprocals is 1. You know that. So cos 75 into secant 75 is 1. And if you want more clarity on this, cos 75 write as it is. And secant 75 you can write it as 1 by cos 75. So cos 75 cancel and anyhow the answer is 1. So this is an alternate explanation for this. Okay, next. Tan 48 degrees, tan 16 degrees, tan 42 degrees into tan 74 degrees is equal to 1. We have to show that. So let us take the left hand side whatever we have, that is tan 48 degrees, tan 16 degrees, tan 42 degrees and tan 74 degrees. So remember that you have to use the topic, the concept of complementary angles we have to use here. Okay, so if you want you can pause the video and try on your own and then you can resume the video and check your answer. So tan 48 I am writing as it is, tan 16 I am writing as it is, and what is tan 42 can be written as, that is tan 90 minus 48, and tan 74 can be written as 90 minus 16. Why should I write only these two? Why should I write these two? You can write those two also, but why shouldn't I write these two? Okay, once you think why I am not writing these two or these two, or will there be any difference if I write any two of them in this 90 minus theta form? Once you think about that, so you can write it as tan 48 degrees, tan 16 degrees, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, cot 48 degrees, tan 90 minus theta again cot 16. Now we know that tan 48 and cot 48 are the reciprocals, or you can write it like this, tan 48 into tan 16 into cot 48, you can write it as 1 by tan 48. Cot 16 I can write it as 1 by tan 16. Tan 48, tan 48, tan 16, tan 16 cancel and the answer is 1, which is equal to our RHS. Always you try in a different method to get a answer. In trigonometry, particularly in this trigonometric chapter, you can do a problem in number of ways. Okay, so try in different methods. Next, if cos 7a equal to sine a minus 6, where 7a is an acute angle, find the value of a. So here what is given, cos 7a is equal to sine a minus 6. Now here cos 7a, can I write it as, or cos theta can I write it as sine 90 minus theta? Yes, so 7a I am writing it as cos 7a sine 90 minus 7a is equal to sine a minus 6. So I can write sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. Now suppose if sine a is equal to sine b, that implies a is equal to b, we can say. Okay, so now sine 90 minus 7a is equal to sine a minus 6, then 90 minus 7a is equal to a minus 6. Now let us simplify and solve it for a. Let us send minus 7a to the other side. minus 6 to the left side. So it will become 90 plus 6 is equal to a plus 7a. So this is 96 is equal to 8a. That implies a is equal to 96 by 8. So it is 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16. So therefore a is equal to 12 degrees. That is the value of a. Next. If sin A is equal to cos B, then find the value of A plus B. It is similar to the previous problem. So you can write it as sin A is equal to cos B. So see that both sides the ratio should be same. So either you convert sin into cos or cos into sin. Now I am trying to write sin as cos. Can I write sin A as cos 90 minus A? Yes, cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. So you can write like this. Now both sides cos are there. Let us equate the angles. 90 minus A is equal to B. Now 90 is equal to B plus A. Therefore, what is the A plus B value? A plus B is 90 degrees. That's what we have to find. Next. If A, B, C are interior angles of a triangle ABC, then show that sin B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2. Okay. So let us see how to do this problem. It is a different one from the previous problems. What is given first? ABC are interior angles of a triangle ABC. Then what can you say about A plus B plus C? Clearly it is 180 degrees. From angle sum property, the sum of the angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Now what we want here? We want B plus C by 2. So here we have B plus C and also we want A by 2 in the answer. Okay. So let us divide everything by 2. Divide by 2 on both sides. So what we will have if we divide by 2 on both sides? I am writing it as A by 2 plus B plus C by 2. I want B plus C together. That's why I am writing like this. Is equal to 180 by 2. Now, can I write it as B plus C by 2 is equal to 180 by 2 is what? 90. 2 ones are 2 90s. 90 minus, I am transposing this A by 2 to the other side. A by 2. Now what is the value we have to find? Sin B plus C by 2. So let us apply sin on both sides. So sin B plus C by 2 is equal to sin 90 minus A by 2. So if you see the right hand side, sin 90 minus theta is what? Cos theta. Therefore sin 90 minus A by 2 can be written as cos A by 2. Therefore sin B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2. Hence the proof. Thank you for watching. 1 minute. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.